Hello everyone and welcome back to petroexams.com. Today we will be going through the Piping QC Inspector course to see what it offers. So the Piping QC Inspector course is specifically for those individuals who are preparing for an interview for a Piping QC Inspector job, or they are preparing for Aramco CBT exam or any other general examination, or want to improve their knowledge in general in the Piping QC Inspector field. So let us go ahead and see what this course offers. The first thing it offers is a question bank where we have a series of questions and the user can practice these questions. These questions may come during the interview or during the computer-based testing exam, as well as it's a great asset to your general knowledge. The notes and exam results and guidelines are the remaining stuff which we will be covering later. So let us go ahead and see this particular question. As per the B31.3, which is the process piping guideline, if you may know, which of the below statements is false regarding the socket weld joints? So the socket weld dimension shall conform to the SME be 16.5 flanges. I believe this is true. They should be avoided in any service where collision or circulation may occur. I believe this is true as well. The socket weld larger than NP2 shall not be used under severe cyclic condition. I believe this is true as well. The socket weld dimensions, minimum fillet wheel charge, shall be 3 mm. Well, I believe the last one in my view is going to be a false statement. So let us go ahead and check this, and indeed it is the correct answer. Notice that if you scroll down below, you will get a correct answer and the explanation, proper explanation with the process pipe guideline reference number and also the particular section number in which you can get more information about this particular question. So let us go through some questions quickly. The next question is, what is the code required gap for a socket weld joint? There is no minimum gap requirement per code. The maximum gap is 3 mm before welding. The maximum gap is 1.5 mm after welding, and none of these is correct as per the code. Well, I believe if this is the answer, none of this is correct as per the code. And if you need more explanation, as I mentioned, you can simply, let's go ahead and copy the section, the answer explanation, and let us go to the library section. So if we go to the library section, you will find a complete guidelines from ASTM, the SME, all sort of guidelines are available here that you're required to prepare for your exams or also for your general knowledge. So this one right here, SME B31.3 process piping guideline, is the one we should go for. This is there, you will find plenty of guidelines. So we can go to this one. I have already opened this over here. So this is the process piping guideline. So we can go ahead and search generally for 311.2.5, and we can come over here, and there you will find the socket welds and the information about the socket welds. And this is where you will find all the details, and you can prepare for exam, get more clarification, and so on and so forth. So all of these materials with answer explanation are available for us. Now let us go back and continue our questions. So let us go to the next question, where this was the correct one. Now I will quickly go through which statement is true regarding the seal welds. So I believe they shall be avoided in any service. They shall be considered as contributing to the strength of the joint. They may be used only to prevent leakage of threaded joint. They shall be used under... Well, I believe in this case the third one is correct. Yes, perfect. And again, you can go to the particular section to get more information. Let us go to the next one. Which statement is true regarding the normal fluid service threaded joints? Well, to be sealed, thread sealing compound shall not be used. They shall be avoided in any service. They shall be avoided in any service can occur. I believe that's pretty much a repetitive question. Notice that these questions have come in real exams. So sometimes the candidates may not recall the other options, but this is an actual question that have came in the exam. So I believe this is the correct answer. Yeah. So we are continuously updating our question library. As soon as the candidates appear in the exam and they clear the exam, we interview them, and 99% of the time, 90% of the time, they're getting the similar questions again and again during the exam. So we are continuously enhancing and adding more questions on weekly basis, on monthly basis, in all of our courses. So let us go ahead and see the tempered threaded joint shall conform to. I believe this is going to be the B16.0. Oops, I got it wrong. It was B1.2.1. So you get the idea. So we will go through a few more questions now. Just quickly, what is the minimum required thickness for an SME tapered ball threaded joint for NP2? And there we go. So I believe this is schedule 40, and that's the correct answer. Let us go to the next question. So what is the minimum required thickness for the SME B1F? I believe this is going to be 80. So since we have practiced these questions time and time again, so we will know an answer. But however, for you may take as much time as you want to answer this question. And if you get any of these questions wrong, for example, the correct answer is 20. However, if I put in 40, it will give you an answer explanation, and you can study that subject in detail. This way, you can do as many questions as you want, and you can practice yourself as much as you want to prepare for your exam. Once you are done, of course, you also have a ton of library material available for you, as you could see, from A to Z. You can go ahead and go through any documentation or any guidelines, API 574, any related guidelines, the British standards, the piping isometrics, the general questionnaire, even we also have the interview questions. You can go through all of these details. It's a ton of information. You can go ahead and prepare for your CBT exam, for your interview, or increase your general knowledge. So let's go back, and this is where things get interesting. This is a live exam simulator. You can also use our live exam simulator. So right now you're just practicing exam. There is no time limit, and you can just do whatever you want. However, if you start the exam simulator, it will give you the exam, the feeling of an actual exam. So let us go ahead and start the exam. As you can see, here is a proper exam, and this interface is quite similar to the interface that you would find with Aramco CBT, questions CBT center, to be more exact. So I mean, we can come over here up. We can go to the dashboards. We can go to the notes, I believe. I believe we should go down, and we have the Aramco CBT Inspector guidance, and you will notice that the interface designed of this system is quite similar to an actual interface that you will be getting. The time remaining, the number of questions, as well as other options like flagging for a review. All of this is designed exactly like you would see in actual Aramco exam to help you get familiar with the environment as much as you can. And these are all the standards that, the body of knowledge that you should have, for example, which is again available, in the course preparation, in the library, as well as in the course preparation section. So let us go back to exam simulator. We can go ahead and I would for now just go ahead and choose any answer. Then we can go ahead and choose another answer, for example. We can go ahead and choose another answer, and here we can flag for a review a particular question, for example, and then we can go ahead and just like the interface for an actual system, you can go ahead. Now, if you want to review the questions, you can come here to review the questions. It is showing you all the questions which are incomplete. So you can either review all, or you can only review incomplete, or you can review the flagged ones. So let us go ahead and click here to see. I just want to see the flagged ones, and there you go. And we will only find questions which are flagged. I believe no more flagged questions. So now we can go ahead and say I want to review all one by one. So then it will start the process. So once you are done with this exam, each time the questions that will be asked will be different, so that you can prepare for the exam better and better each time. Now once you are done with the exam, you can either cancel the exam, or you can go ahead to review the question and end the review and see the result. So once you click over here, are you sure? Are you sure? I'm just, we are making sure. That's all. Then you will get your result. So this, you will get, we had 40 questions. We did not get any questions right, and total incomplete or wrong questions will come here. So these are the wrong answers that we gave. This one is incomplete, and the system is also telling the correct answer, in case. And if you got something wrong, the system is letting us know that you did not answer this question correctly, and this was the actual correct option that you should have selected. So all these statistics or these numbers are coming into the system, and you can get an idea and prepare yourself for the final exam, and you can look at all the statistics, if you need to get at least 33 to 34 questions right in order to pass the exam. So you can try this multiple times. Here you can see your results, how many questions you got it right, how many questions you got it wrong, and so on and so forth, and if you need improvement, etc. So I hope that this session was extremely helpful for you, especially if you are preparing for a piping interview question or piping QC inspector. This is all in one platform for you to get access to all the resources that you would need. You can also find jobs related to the piping industry, of course. So let us search piping QC inspector or anything, and I believe we have a piping engineer required, the piping QC welding engineer. See this one, for example, in Abu Dhabi. So you can go ahead and apply for the job as well. So Petro Exams is all in one platform to give you everything that you need in the petroleum industry to make you successful. We wish you best of luck, and we will be honored to help you enhance and excel in your career. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you again in the next session soon.